Hello, my name is Alfonso Barnes Jr. This video was created to talk about how to create business credit to help your business. So let's go ahead and start with that. The first thing that you want to do is you want to create a business profile on Dun & Bradstreet. Dun & Bradstreet is the credit bureau for 99% of the businesses in the United States. It's just like Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. Anything that's done with your business is reported to Dun & Bradstreet. And so first thing you do as you're establishing your business is you create a credit profile as well. This is a free profile. Now, Dun & Bradstreet has other services that you have to pay for if you so choose, but you can create a free profile and leave it at that. It's all up to you on how far you want to take your credit profile and what you want to showcase. The basic things that need to be in your credit profile is who owns the business, what type of business is it, things like that. Now, once a profile is created, you can now move on to the next step, which is to establish loans. You should not be using your personal credit with your business. You should always try to deter from that, because if anything goes on with your business, you are personally liable credit-wise if you don't pay back those particular loans or anything that's done with the business. If the business goes under and you still had outstanding loans that you couldn't pay, your business or your personal side will be affected. And so to eliminate that, you want to try to establish credit history for your business. And that's why the first step was to create that on Dun & Bradstreet. Now, what are you going to do next is you're going to determine how much can you save through the course of a year, 12 months. That's what's going to determine how you build your credit for your business. Can your business save $1,000? Can your business save $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000? How much can you save each month to build up to that particular amount at the end of the year? This is important because this is what's going to determine how many loans you get to create to help build your credit. Next thing that you're going to do is you're going to find several banks. Once you have determined how much you can save, you're going to do things in 1,000. If you're going to do $1,000, then you do one bank. $2,000, 2 banks. $3,000, 3 banks. 4 banks. $5,000, 5 banks. So that's how it's going to determine how many banks you need to make this happen. Now, you do not have to establish accounts with these banks. You don't have to open up checking accounts. Banks allow you to put money in. And so you're going to put this money into the form of a CD. You're going to have a $1,000 CD at 12 months. The CD needs to be at least 12 months. This way it doesn't take too long, and it's over 6 months. That's the rule of thumb in terms of reporting credit. You want to make sure you always pay on something at least 6 months. And so 12 months is a nice period of time to show that you've been paying on a loan. The bank will report every time you pay on that particular loan. In our example, let's go ahead and do 3 banks. So you're going to go to one bank. We can call that Bank A. You're going to have $1,000 in hand. You're going to go to that Bank A, put the $1,000 into the bank. Now, what you need to determine before you put that money in the bank, Mr. Banker, can I take out secured loans against the CD? If you can take out secure loans against the CD, then this is a bank that you can use. If you cannot, you do not need to waste your time putting money into the CD. The whole goal is to create loans. Now, once you put that $1,000 into the account A, you then take out a secured loan against that CD that you put in there. The bank should have no problem with this because the collateral is the CD. If you don't pay the $1,000 loan, you don't get the CD back. Now, you put the $1,000 in Bank A. You take out a loan for $1,000. You walk back out of the bank with another $1,000. Now, there's $1,000 in the bank. There's $1,000 in your hand. You then take this money and you're going to go to Bank B. Bank B, it's going to have the same criteria, different bank. This way, different people are reporting. You're going to go to bank B and you're going to find another CD. You're going to put that money in there for $1,000. So you're going to go to bank B with that $1,000, put it in, take it out. You now have a new $1,000. You're going to go to bank C, put the $1,000 in, and you're going to take out $1,000. Now, you started with $1,000, you end with $1,000 in your hand. What have you done? You now have 3 CDs that each have $1,000 that will mature 12 months from now at an interest rate, small interest rate. You don't really care about the interest rate. You also have 3 loans that you have to pay in 12 months. So you have $3,000 worth of loans that you need to pay off. This is why I said you check your budget to see how much you can save for, and that's why you want to determine how many banks you need. Again, you determine in this example that you could save for $3,000. You now have 3 loans that are worth $3,000. You need to be able to pay them off. You pay them a year's time. You're paying each month, each loan. You pay them off in a year. So what happens? The 3 banks will report to the credit bureau that you paid 3 loans off in full, which is a great thing. Also, the benefit of doing this is that you will also have 3 CDs that are matured. So that same $3,000 that you've been spending over the course of 12 months, you essentially get that money back in the terms of saving those 3 CDs that you can now claim and take out. So you started with $1,000, you used the banking system and created 3 different loans and CDs. By the end of 12 months, you should have $3,000 in hand, and it would have cost you $3,000 plus the interest. This is why this is a technique that you can use without having to take out credit cards, having to amass large amounts of debt, by creating loans and paying them off and saving money in the process. So that's the technique. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments, and I'll do what I can as soon as I can to answer your questions and help you out and help you build your credit. Thank you and have a good day.